Event Ensemble is live and in person with the lovely, stunning, talented Danielle Heywood from, okay, I'm so going to be in trouble here. Fogo de Chao?
Yes.
Yes.
Amazing.
Okay, so let me translate that for anybody who doesn't speak whatever Brazilian language that is. It means yum. It means delicious and tasty and all of that. So now we're done, right?
Yeah, bye. Gotta go. It's lunchtime. People are here.
Okay, so Danielle, tell us about Fogo de Chao.
Yeah, well, thanks so much, Scott, for having me on today. It's so good to see you. I wish you were here right next to me, but soon enough. Fogo de Chao is a 40-year-old brand that started in Brazil. We've been in the US 20 years and here in Scottsdale for 12 years. So again, Brazilian style, churrascaria or Brazilian steakhouse, as we call it here in the US. Really the ultimate tasting menu. We have a prefixed meal, which includes our market table, which is a salad bar, amazing, all of the family style hot side dishes, and then fire roasted meats. Our gaucho chefs actually butcher the meat, cook the meat, and then come serve you table side. So a lot of fun experience, a little taste of Brazil right here in Scottsdale.
Oh, I love it. And obrigado, thank you, in case you speak Portuguese, which is how you say thank you in Brazil. And if you didn't know that, now you know, and you can go talk to the chefs about that. It's in Scottsdale, but it's not just a regular restaurant. I mean, you have some space there, don't you?
We do. You know, I think people drive up and down Scottsdale Road all day, every day, and you don't realize, hey, that Fogo de Chao place might have a beautiful meeting rooms for special events and corporate events. We certainly can accommodate small, intimate parties of 10 all the way up to 100, all the way up to exciting restaurant buyouts. We do have a patio as well, 5 private dining rooms again here, and a patio, so certainly great for all events.
Okay, and that great governor from the great state of Arizona, Ducey, however you pronounce it, said we are 100% open. Yes? No? Maybe? What are we doing now?
Yeah, you know, we are open, we are available. So again, to go to the whole 100% is great for us. We have a very large restaurant, about 460 seats. So we can certainly do the social distancing as we've been doing it. So even though, again, we have full capacity, you know, our health and safety of our guests and our employees always number one. So we're still masking up, hand sanitizers everywhere, health screens for our employees. Just again, how we wouldn't have to have 10 per table, we can space them out a little bit more. The patio, some great spaces. So we're excited to be open. We haven't stopped this entire COVID time from when we shut down last March. It's actually to the date. Today was actually the day that we shut down and transitioned to an offsite catering company. So it's been a wild year and just so happy to be here still and have some great, really kind of Brazilian soul food. So from now, takeout's been so popular, it's not stopping, and we can even serve those large events to homes and offices as well, like never before.
Oh, that is good to know. So rehearsal dinners?
Yes.
Yes. The actual wedding reception?
Yeah. I've even had one couple get married here a few years ago. I've been here at Fogo for almost 6 years now. So we had a small wedding. So really it's a beautiful blank space. However the couples want to decorate, bring their own arch in, I mean, we'll make it happen. Really, it's great.
So cool. So, you know, Starbucks, you can blame them, right? Most people think it's Burger King who said you can have it your way. But the truth is, Starbucks spoiled the entire nation. You want it with a half calf latte mix thing with the spritz on the side or whatever. And so now all of a sudden everybody wants it their way. So what about vegan?
Yeah, you know, people think Fogo and they think you have to have endless meat. That's all we serve. But honestly, that's not the case. The market table, again, that gourmet salad bar, There is 30 different items of different imported vegetables, fruits,
How
salads,
many?
about 30.
Wow.
That's a meal of its own. So when you guys come to have lunch with me, I say, okay, eat that, don't eat that, try this, try that. So really you're just tasting everything. We do offer group dining packages. And if somebody does not want to have red meat, so again, churrasco, that Brazilian barbecue, that includes beef, chicken, pork, and lamb. Really all you care to dine. So they can have it their own way. Our gaucho chefs are gonna carve that meat, slice it for you right at your table side. And so you choose which temperature you like. For our vegetarian and vegan friends, we have a very delicious cauliflower steak where they take a piece of cauliflower, smash it down, pan sear it. We'll take off the Parmesan for the vegans. It's a beautiful option. And fish is something too that people can substitute instead of the rodizio style meal, a beautiful Chilean sea bass, again, in lieu of that service.
See, I did not know you did sea bass. I knew you had the salad bar and all of that, but you threw me through a loop now because I did not know that. And sea bass, yum.
So
and
good.
chili, yum.
Yeah, so good. Worth a
Yes.
try next time.
Okay. So tell us, you've got this whole experience. They're doing it tableside. Does that enhance or does it detract from people who are trying to do traditional business meetings or social events such as a birthday or an anniversary or rehearsal dinner?
Yeah, that's a great question. We can really customize all of the events. We do a lot of corporate. We've always done a lot of pharmaceutical, financial programs. So we truly understand the needs of our clients. They're there to take care of business and the focus should be on them. We have complimentary audio visual in all of our private dining rooms. And we can work with you to say, okay, I'm presenting, for the first 30 minutes. So minimal interruptions. We're not going to send all these Brazilian cowboys in the room with all the stores. We're going to wait a little bit for that. And then we can do a plated salad. We can customize menus if they don't want all of the meats to maybe pare it down to a few. So all of those options are super easy for us to execute.
I love when a caterer is flexible. I have this funny phrase about the caterer thinks that the event is a dinner and the photographer thinks it's a photo shoot and the DJ thinks it's a disco. And then somehow you got to bring all those, components together. But to hear you speak, it is really a collaborative experience between the client and the cuisine.
Absolutely.
We like that. So you have multiple rooms?
Yes, 5.
5. Okay. And do they each have their own separate name or is it just room 1, 2, and 3?
Yeah, well, I'm in our wine room right behind me. So wine room, and then our other rooms, it's very simple. Private room A, B, C, and D.
But do they also have a wine wall?
Names, but that got confusing. So I was going to do Brazilian Portuguese name, but pretty much A, B, C, D. Keep it simple.
Well, that makes sense. But they don't all have a wine wall like the one behind you.
They do not. No, some of the rooms will have windows. They kind of wrap around the entire restaurant. So this is the most beautiful intimate space for us here.
Because you're in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. All right. I'm more with the compliments. So what is your favorite experience, favorite moment, favorite thing that you do that makes Fogo different, other than the gauchos and the steaks and the food? That all I get. But is there something else that you do that just is, this is this extra little thing we do that, is the cherry on the top?
I think right now, the tableside Wagyu is my favorite. I'm obsessed with it. So people know they come here and they can choose all of the meats, all the Brazilian cuts, but we've rolled out a really beautiful presentation. So it's an add-on type item, Wagyu New York strip or ribeye, where they actually, the gaucho chef comes there, wheels it out to your table. They serve it on a Himalayan salt block. It continues to cook. It melts in your mouth. Like, I'm just kidding. I'm starving. Oh, it is lunchtime. But it is so good. And it's such a really, really amazing first cut of meat before anything else comes out. That's really special. And then we also have a cart where they wheel through the restaurant too with King Louis. So again, some of our wedding events, that's just that ching, you hear the clink of the crystal, and just the whole restaurant is looking, and it's a lot of fun. It's certainly a really, really neat atmosphere, and just fun for events.
I love that. I love when food is a show. And that's certainly part of, Fogo de Chao.
Hey!
See, look at that. So we've got the starter salads and that whole market table, and then we have all the meats. What's going on for dessert?
Oh,
Oh.
really delicious. Yeah, you have to leave room for dessert for sure. We have several on our list: creme brulee, Brazilian flan, chocolate brigadeiro cake. Really, so many to choose from. Really, really delicious. Our signature is called the papaya cream. They say that aids with the digestion of your meal. So we're helping you a little bit. They take ice cream and the papaya and they put in the Vitamix, and it's just a nice little sweet to end your meal.
And what a great way to end a perfect conversation with you today. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thanks for having me.